All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of our weekly webinar series. In today's webinar, we're going to be discussing meeting management. And we'll go through a little bit about the benefits of using meeting management tools. We'll talk about MemberBoss's meeting manager tool itself. And we're going to briefly look at the mobile meeting app that is associating with meeting management. This whole entire webinar should take about 10 to 15 minutes. And at the end, we will be taking some questions. So if you got some burning questions, keep them until the end and send it over to us via the chat. All right. Meeting management tools. Well, when we say meeting, just talking regular meetings or conferences for that matter. Yes, that is what we are referring to, but it's not only that, especially nowadays with the COVID-19 situation that has happened around the world. Well, post-COVID-19 meetings are going to include webinars and all sorts of various means of meeting online as well. So these meetings that we're referring to apply as well to online forms of meeting. And mainly here we are referring to also using meeting management tools that are integrated with your membership platform. A lot of the value that you'll see in this short webinar ties in with using all of the tools for meeting management within the same platform that you are using for your membership. The benefits of using meeting management tools, especially as it pertains to using them within the same platform as your membership management, management, there are a lot of them. I've just listed a few here. Number one is the online registrations and online payments. When you set up a meeting management tool, a meeting, then you'll set it up more than likely online so that people can register online. And that makes it faster for the attendees. They can register really quickly, they can make payments very quickly, and the whole process is faster for them. This also allows you to collect infos about your attendees, and that info that you've collected can be used to take attendance or hand out materials, generally just making sure that you have the correct person in the correct place, correct session, and that kind of thing. Another benefit of using meeting management tools is that there is an opportunity for increased revenue, not just from the fees that are associated with the registration, but also when you set up a meeting via online and you have a registration page online, there's also a place where you can display banner ads on the registration page, and your sponsors can go ahead and display their ads on that registration page. So this brings in more revenue for you, and you also have space to put ads in the mobile meeting app as well. Another benefit is to be able to limit the meeting registrations to members only. So the possibility, the ability to make it so that the people that are members of your associations are validated and are able to be the ones to register instead of having just anybody register. And you can do so using the login as well. And meeting management tools, with meeting management tools, you can implement different pricing tiers when you set up your meeting or your conference. So this is a great way for building loyalty among your members, because different membership levels will have different benefits, and members will be able to enjoy the discount benefits associated with being a member of your association. And not only that, the non-members who would like to attend your conference, your meeting, or your expo will also be incentivized to join your association, because then they will be able to also benefit once they become a member with to benefit from the lower rates. So that is a fantastic way of building loyalty by implementing different pricing tiers for the different attendee types that you have. Another benefit of using meeting management tools that are all in the same platform is that you have a flexible process. You know, it's flexible enough to configure your meetings in order to have them suit your needs the way that you would like them to be. You know, whether you have certain sessions or certain events happening within that meeting, or any other capacities or features that you would like to see, or things that you would like to incorporate within your meeting, is easily done, you know, through your meeting management tools that you have with your membership management platform as well. So now we're going to take a look quickly at MemberBoss's meeting manager. There's, you'll see how to create a meeting with the meeting manager. We'll look at setting attendee types, creating sessions. We'll take a look at what the registration form looks like for a person who is registering. And we'll also take a look at the reporting as well. On your MemberBoss backend here, you will see the meeting manager, and that's accessed via the navigator tab that is on your left hand side. And on there, you'll go under tools, you'll be able to see where it says meeting manager. This is what the meeting manager module looks like. It's got tabs on the front, at the top, and all sorts of fields as well. Now, in order to create a meeting, all you need to do is to click on the add new meeting button right here, and that will start the process of creating that meeting. And once you've done creating the meeting, it will populate right here, will tell you the meeting that you've created. In this case, I see an annual conference and expo. You'll have the number of registered people to that meeting. You have the number of people who have confirmed their registration, and that simply means those who have paid after registering. They've paid online, they made their payments. So those are confirmed, and those who are unconfirmed are those who have registered but their payment has not been received yet. So possibly they're sending a check in the mail, and once that's done, the administrator can come in the back end here and set that person into the confirmed category. All right. Now, once you go further down the meeting manager, in order to edit your meeting and to create your meeting, you can set the attendee types. See, this is the way to put people who registered into categories. And it's very useful because this is how you will determine the registration fee for different membership levels. As you can see here, you have affiliate members with a certain price, IC members with another price, and non-members with a different price as well. And you can also add guests within the attendee types here. And if you want to edit the attendee type, you just click on the edit attendee type button that's on the right, and that'll bring you to this screen right here. And there you can fill in, input the attendee type info, name, fee, the early registration fee, if you do allow early registration. If you scroll further down, you'll be able to set the validation for the attendee types. And this is how you restrict to people who are in the group to marked with a check mark. So pretty much, if you set this to be the attendee type gold member, for instance, and you have your attendee type validation, you can set to be whichever group that you would like to be under the gold member, and those will be the only people within that group to be able to register for your meeting as a gold member, or whichever name that you've set for that attendee type. And it's really, I really like to iterate that it's difficult for third-party tools to be able to validate your members in such a way, mainly because they won't have the data to know which person is which and whether the person is actually a member of your association. But in this way, you're able to validate the people and give the discounts to those who deserve the discount, or those who are allowed to have that discount. You would like in creating sessions within Meeting Manager, and the benefits of creating sessions are, among some of them, are being able to drive additional revenue, because you can set a fee for the different sessions. You can also keep the guests occupied. So when you want your attendees who are in a certain workshop or so, while they're attending that workshop, or even while they're attending a speaker's speech, you can have their friends and family who are guests attend other sessions. So they can probably go play a golf tournament somewhere, or they can attend a gala, or all sorts of different things. So this is where you would do it. That's where you would edit your sessions. And the sessions can be as general as a workshop, or they can be as involved as a choice of clubs for a golf tournament. All right, further down, you'll be able to edit your online registration form. Just click on the edit online registration form here, and that will let you edit the fields for the registration form itself. And you can also set the meeting instructions that you would like. These are various things that you want your members to know about this meeting, or various instructions or steps that they need to take. Once your meeting has been set and that you have your registration page, and the person attending the meeting has clicked on your registration link, they will be asked to fill in a few billing contact info. Once they've done that, they will be asked to either continue with the registration with a login, or continue without the login. This is really the part where they'll be validated and be allowed to have a certain pricing for the different fees. And it's a pretty standard registration form. Allows you to capture all the info that you will need. Name, last name, the address, and email, phone number. And they will choose the attendee type that they are, and they can also input the discounts that they have for that particular meeting right there. And then they will click on continue. Once they do that, they'll be brought to choosing their sessions. Once the person registering, selects the sessions that they like to attend, they'll choose whichever they would like to do, whether they want to stake maybe the chairman's gala or left-handed club for the golf tournaments. This is where they'll be able to do so. After setting up their sessions, click on continue, and you'll be able to review your registration information before submitting it. And further down, this is where you'll be able to submit they'll be able to submit their payment info. Once the payment info is submitted, click on complete, and voila, the person is officially registered for your conference, your expo, or your meeting. Now, a good thing about having meeting management tools is that you can have reports about the registrants, the people who have registered, and this reporting, can really help you with the attendance, counting the attendees, and it can help you with the sessions itself, knowing who has ordered, how many steaks do we need for the gala itself, or how many golf clubs we're going to need that are left-handed, or how many that are right-handed. You can use the report to help with your check-ins, to check people in. There's a lot of data that you can collect within those reports. It's quite a lot of them. And you can have personalized data on each attendee. Very, very useful. Now, one of the things that we have that goes with your meeting as well, your conference, is the use of a mobile meeting app. The mobile meeting app that comes into MemberBoss here will be up for 30 days with the recordings, etc., and all sorts of materials that you'll need. You can add the speaker's biography, the pictures, whichever you like, with your mobile meeting app. It comes also with a calendar, which has the schedule of all the events that are going on during the conference, during the meeting, the place, the time, the location, and everything. And it also has a maps feature, and this map has the location map as well. So it shows you the booths of all the exhibitors. That way, if somebody wants to know, where's LifeClick? Well, LifeClick is at booth 604. Where's booth 604? They go onto the map, they find the booth, and they can't get lost. They'll be able to reach the booth that they want to get to. Within the meeting app as well is an integrated social media feature, which really is a really cool feature that sets the hashtags that you would like to use for this particular meeting or this conference. And what it does is the app pools the posts that have the associated hashtags, and it pulls them into the feed within the app. So for instance, if somebody puts a post up on Twitter that says, Speaker John made the best remark, hashtag Medicon 2020, well, that post will be pulled into the feed and people will be able to read what the post is saying about the event itself. And also within the meeting app, you'll be able to have sponsorship, you'll be able to display ads within the app, and this will increase sponsorships, so that way the sponsors can put their ads there, and that will attract more attendees to their booths. All right. Well, in conclusions, we've talked about the benefits of using meeting management tools, especially as it pertains to meeting management tools that are in the same platform as your membership management software. We also talked about MemberBoss's meeting manager tool. And we also looked at the mobile meeting app that is within MemberBoss, that comes with your meeting manager.